What's up, guys? This is Big Cloud Vaping, but this isn't going to be a video about vaping. I actually haven't made videos in a while. For some reasons that I'm not going to really say right now. But lately, I've been watching a lot of videos about the credit cards for GameStop, and I went in a couple weeks ago, and they talked to me about it, and I was like, that's kind of cool. But, I've been watching a lot of videos lately of these people saying how bad these credit cards are going to be for gamers. But really, when you think about it, it's actually a good thing. I mean, it's actually made me really mad. A lot of these videos on YouTube are making me pretty mad. They're saying all these high interest rates. This is the worst idea GameStop's probably made this year. GameStop is going to fail in the next couple of years because of this credit card. But really, it's actually a really good idea from GameStop. They're saying, what is it? You get a game in a $60 game, and with interest, after the first month, you're gonna have to pay $75, and then I forgot whoever did it. They had a calculation of if you bought a game a month, it'd be $720, and then with like $900 worth of interest. I don't know. It was actually really ridiculous when you think of it like that. But the thing is, with credit cards, you have to be responsible. If you are not responsible with credit cards, you're going to be in debt very, very soon with a terrible credit rating. And then when you're trying to buy a house, or you're trying to get a loan for a house, for a car, anything, you're going to have trouble, and it's not going to work out. The thing is, with the GameStop credit card, it's at 26.99% interest rate. 27% is whatever you want to think. But 27% interest rate is a lot. It is a little over double what most credit cards are, which is at 13%. But the thing is, that's making me mad is people today, what they're doing on these videos today are like, don't get it, it has bad interest rate. Yeah, it has bad interest rate, but, I mean, you have a 25-day grace period, which means you have 25 days from the day of purchase. Let's say it this way. If you buy it on the 1st of, October now. If you bought it on the 1st of October, you have 25 days to pay that off. So, on the 26th, if you're not, or 25th, if you have not paid the $60 off, you're going to have 27% interest rate. So it's going to be like 75, 78, $80 you're going to have to be paying because of that interest rate. But the thing is, you have 25 days to pay that 65 with tax off. I mean, that's, after calculation, that's like $2.75 a day. If you cannot save $2.75 a day to pay that game off, that's pretty ridiculous. But everyone's saying 27% interest rate, you're going to go into debt. This is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But the thing is, GameStop's not here to ruin you or ruin anybody. But they are here to ruin the idiots out there. If you're like, oh my God, they have a credit card, I'm able to make payments, let's go, I'm going to buy Xbox One, PS4 games, all these games I want, controllers, everything. And then 3, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, a year from now, you're like, oh, I'm in debt, GameStop fucking sucks. No, the thing is, if you get an Xbox One, the thing is they have to have a minimum of $500, and then you can pay that off within 6 months. And within that 6 months, if you pay it all off, there's going to be no interest. Okay? Would you rather stand at that counter, walk out $500 or more $100 bills, give that to them, be in the hole $500 with the Xbox One? Or would you like to pay less than $100 a month within 6 months for the Xbox One? It's just making me so mad. The thing is, you have 6 months to pay off that Xbox One or PS4 or anything that you get that's over $500. You're paying less than $100 a month for that system instead of paying $600, $500, whatever dollars at once, just whopping that on the table. I mean, the only people that should get this kind of credit card is if you're responsible. But it's actually a really, really good idea. Because who wants to pay $500, $600 at once when you can pay it in increments? You're going to be in the hole if you don't make those payments. But it's when you get a credit card, it's like you're getting use common sense almost. There are people out there, get credit cards from every different place, and they end up not paying it off because they're idiots. If you get a credit card, you have to be responsible, and if you're responsible with this GameStop credit card, it's actually a really, really good idea. If you're going to get an Xbox One paid off in 6 months, that's great. If you're going to get a game, you have 25 days to pay that game off. $275 a day. If you're responsible enough, it's a good idea. It's all these people saying how bad this is. It is bad if you don't pay it off. But if you're a responsible person, it's a huge step up from with GameStop. This is a huge, huge step up. And, I mean, I don't even know what else to say. It just makes me so mad. One video on YouTube, people are saying that this credit card is actually a good idea. Because it is. Credit cards do throw people in the hole. But because they're not responsible. That's what's wrong with society today. I mean, you're having 6 months to pay off a system. You have 25 days to pay off a $60 game. It's a really good idea, and if you're an idiot, you deserve to be fucking screwed. GameStop's not screwing everybody. They're screwing the idiots, and they deserve to be screwed. Because you don't get a credit card without any knowledge of a credit card, and then start buying a shitload of stuff, and then not paying it off. That's a definition of it. Kind of a definition of idiot, and you deserve to be screwed. But if you're a responsible person that makes their payments, it is a huge step up and is a great idea. Because, you don't go into a GameStop and you're like, you don't go into GameStop or any kind of store, make a purchase. Okay, screw that. Say if you're a store, you just opened up a store and someone buys something from your store, okay? And you have a credit card system, and they use the credit card, and they have 25 days to make the payment, okay? 26 days later, you have not made a payment. If you're the store manager, you're going to be kind of mad because the main thing of that store will want customer service, and you love selling whatever you're selling. But the thing is, you want to make money. If someone buys something from your store and it's 26 days later and they still haven't made that payment, you're going to be kind of mad. I mean, if you're going to get something from a store, they deserve. I mean, they deserve. I don't even know what to say. They deserve it for the money that you got the item for. They deserve that money. If you're waiting 26 days later and you still haven't made that payment, you kind of deserve to be charged a little bit more, because that store needs your money to stay open. And if it's almost a month later and they still have not got that payment of what you took, basically free, I guess you would say, for the first 25 days, in a way, they deserve to charge you more because you're an idiot. But like I said, the credit card for GameStop is actually a really good idea. GameStop, they do make some. No, they do have some things that kind of screw some people. I mean, when you trade in a game, it is a little ridiculous the price that they give you. But in the end, with this new credit card system, it's a huge step up. It's a great idea. I mean, I just kind of wanted to make this video. I was a little mad about everything, how all these videos are talking down about GameStop, saying how shitty they are, and they're screwing gamers. You actually have to really read and get all the information about it. All these videos on YouTube are basically telling you just interest rate, and they're saying it's going to screw you. They don't even tell you in depth what it's about. Like I said, $500. You have to have a limit of $500 and pay it off in 6 months. No interest. Okay, less than $100 a month, and you're getting an Xbox One. Who wouldn't want to do that? If you're getting a video game that's $60 plus tax, $64.20, you have to pay that off within 25 days with the grace period that you have. That's $275 a day. About. Why wouldn't you do that instead of forking $60? You just got your paycheck, $60 in the hole. You don't have much. You have a lot of money taken out of that paycheck, not as much as you want to do during the month or the 2 weeks or week. Well, get the credit card, pay $275 a day with $275 within 25 days. You have the game. Same thing with pre-orders. Pay off a pre-order. Pay off the pre-order. If a game comes out in a month, like Halo coming out in a little over a month, you don't have the money to really pay for it. Well, pre-order it with the credit card, and almost when the game comes out, you have the game paid off. So in the end, if you're an idiot, you deserve to be screwed if you get the credit card. But if you're a responsible person that's going to get this credit card, it's a huge step up. It's a great idea. But I just wanted to throw all that out there. Just don't look at the face of the credit card. Look more in depth, more information about it, and you'll really understand how this credit card works. It's not, you don't buy the game and then you just have interest on top of it automatically. You're not going to buy the game and then within the month that you pay it off, you're paying $15 in interest. If you pay that off within 25 days, you have no interest. If you pay the Xbox One off within 6 months, you have no interest. And you're making payments instead of forking so much at once. And I've said it so many times, but I don't know. When it comes to this credit card, it's a great idea. And like I said, if you're an idiot, which many people are out there, the many videos that have been made are the ones. You deserve to be screwed. I'm sorry. But, I don't know. But thanks for watching. I'm actually going to try to start having more videos up soon. But in the end, like I said, do a little research. And in the end, you're going to actually find out the credit card is not such a bad idea. Thanks for watching.